Tom Fornelli. You may know that name. He's CBS Sports. And anyways, he tweeted out, Iowa's Mark Gronowski has not thrown a touchdown pass since 9-13 against UMass. In Big Ten play, he has 0 passing touchdowns and 7 rushing touchdowns. So who cares? Who cares if they're on the ground or through the air? Who cares? Mark, it doesn't.
Bad.
No, it's okay. I'm going to walk off the set. Who cares? He's got 7. He's got 7.
So he's got 7 rushing touchdowns. So
who cares?
So I will refrain from saying the word sucks, but I want to say it.
Why?
Passing.
Why?
Who throws no touchdowns and 4 picks that's any good throwing the football?
He's got 7. So let me ask you this.
I
know what you'd be saying. If Spencer Petras, or Nate Stanley style of quarterback had 7 touchdowns through the air versus 4 interceptions, you'd be like, "That's pretty good. Not bad, Corey." The reality is nobody cares if they're on the nobody cares but the opportunists, and apparently nobody cares if they're on the ground or through the air. Who cares? They're worth the same. Your point is nothing. Go ahead.
They are worth the same. Yes, if we're simply talking about that, you're using the same logic that Kirk makes when they win a bunch of 13-10 games.
No, I'm not.
And you're saying, is there something wrong with the offense? No, there's not. We won.
They are okay.
I'm taking a shot at his passing ability because he's not producing as a passer.
Okay.
Hang on.
It's obvious he's not throwing as much because he's running the ball. The stats tell you that.
Yes, but when he's throwing it, he's not producing touchdown passes, and he's throwing 4 interceptions.
Well, they've been in the red zone a lot and scoring on the ground. What do you want from them?
My point is that, yes, if we are taking an evaluation of his overall performance as a quarterback, which includes running the ball, absolutely, I agree with you. But if we're talking about how well is he passing the ball as a quarterback, then that's not a great number.
No one said it's a great number, but to act like that's what that tweet and all the other comments that are out there about how Gronowski's not thrown for any, he's got 4 interceptions, 0 touchdowns. It doesn't provide context. Now, at least Fornelli brought up the 7 touchdowns.
Okay.
But I just don't know what the point of bringing that up is. I don't know what the point of bringing that up is. They're 3-1 in the conference. Do I sound like Kirk? Maybe. But they're 3-1 in the conference, and their offense is doing fine. If they can run the ball, listen, if they can run the ball as effectively as they did last year, each and every game, with just a marginally better pass attack, then great. I have no issue with that. Because guess what? Running the ball effectively means you have to throw the ball less effectively. It's not like playing defense and then not playing offense, and you split the difference. That's not this at all.
You are an NBA fan. I'll say it this way. If you said Dennis Rodman averages 15 rebounds a game, Hakeem Olajuwon averages 15 rebounds a game. Okay, great. Dennis Rodman averages 4 points a game. Hakeem Olajuwon averages 24 points a game. There's a difference.
No, it's not the same. It's a bad illustration. It's a bad illustration. It's a bad comparison. Yes, it is.
He's a quarterback. His number one job is to throw the ball.
Do you understand that 7 touchdowns on the ground are 7 fewer touchdown opportunities through the air? You do realize that, correct?
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. Yes, necessarily.
I can think of a ball that he missed in the flat that would have been a touchdown against Rutgers, that he may have scored a rushing touchdown, I don't know, on that series, but he could have thrown a touchdown pass if he would have made a decent throw in the flat.
So when I watched your boy C.J. Stroud last night line up at the half-yard line, against the Seahawks, and they were on a single QB sneak and try to throw the ball, I would say the same thing. Why didn't they run the ball in? Try to throw the ball in. Okay, what's the difference? They came away with 0 points. They ran the better play. They ran the better option. Do you want so because Iowa gets down into the red zone or inside the 5, you want them to drop back into the shotgun when they can just go tush push and score? I don't agree with that at all. But saying that Hakeem Olajuwon and Dennis Rodman, well, they're not scoring points, but they're rebounding. Yeah, that's totally different. That means they're exceptional on the glass, not exceptional scoring the ball. With Gronowski, he's obviously exceptional running the ball, but that takes away from our ability to evaluate him through the air because he's running the ball so well. It does.
Look at more stats. But you even have said he's not. You have pointed out.
I did.
He didn't throw the ball that well.
He didn't.
Game that well. That game.
He did. That's right. Relative to my expectations for him. But when I see these types of, again, I think they're opportunists that like to poke fun at Iowa's offense because they think they can still live in that era and get clicks and get shares, and I guess they're doing it still. I just don't. It's lack of context. And 4 years ago, I had no issue with because the offense sucked collectively. It sucked collectively. But Lester's rebuilt the run game. They have a quarterback who's dual threat. Yeah, he's not playing great through the air, but he's exceptional on the ground. He's playing through injury. Their receiver certainly play better. Their offensive line's playing really well. I am getting a little bit defensive of Iowa because contextually, it's not a very honest comment. I should say contextually, it's not wholesome. It's not holistic. It's not complete.
Even with the 7 rushing touchdowns put on the same tweet, correct?
So I said I give Fornelli a little bit of credit for at least adding that, but he knew what he was doing. A person like that tweets that out because you have people responding like you just responded. Oh, zero pass touchdowns. Who cares? If their offense was sucking, if their offense collectively sucked, then yes, I'd be like, well, he's failing them. But if their offense is doing okay, then they're 3-1 in the conference. And they have not played a bit.
You sound like Kirk.
No, I'm not.
In the conference.
Kirk said that.
Offense.
Kirk said that during the Big Ten West era. They're not playing a Big Ten West schedule anymore. They've played Iowa State. They played a Penn State. Yeah, I know. Now the next response from a lot of people is going to be what I saw after the game Saturday. Did you know that Iowa has not beaten a single team with a conference win? Albany doesn't have a conference win. UMass doesn't have a conference win. Penn State doesn't have a conference win. Rutgers doesn't have a conference win.
There's another one.
Who else?
Rutgers, Penn State.
Wisconsin doesn't have a conference win. So that's all true. But the reality is what the reality is. The schedule is what the schedule is. Look, proof will be in the pudding. They're going to play a team this weekend that has a conference win. But I'm simply saying if you look at the stats, Gronowski every week, Penn State threw the ball 16 times. 16, Mark. He's not throwing the ball a lot. He was 10 of 16 through the air. No, he didn't throw the ball great, but he was 10 of 16. Indiana, 17 of 24. Wisconsin. Indiana, 19 of 25. I think it was his best performance, but he only threw for 144 yards. Rutgers, 12 of 18. UMass, 16 of 24. Right now, he's on pace to throw for 65% through the air. 65%. Now, his yards per attempt isn't great. I'm not going to deny that, but that is so much better than the likes of Deacon Hill, Spencer Petras, Alex Padilla, or any of those guys. It is.
It is. Yes, it is. Now, against the rest of the nation, 65% is, it's not to be criticized. It's not to be praised. It's in this day and age, it's okay.
Yeah, some of this evaluation is relative to what we're used to at quarterback. But I'm just saying well, he's got 0 touchdowns. That means he's not throwing the ball well. No, he's not throwing the ball well because of the whole evaluation of things, not because of that one short-sighted stat. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I would love to see, and we'll see what that statistic, what that ratio is at the end of the season. Because it'll be a little bit more meaningful. Not that it's going to be perfect. Not that it's going to tell us everything, but.
And guess what? If Gronowski can, would you take 4 rushing touchdowns this weekend against Minnesota from Gronowski or 2 pass touchdowns? You take the 4 rushing touchdowns,
of course,
every time.
Yes.
And so if he can run for, he busted out a 67-yard run on Saturday, Mark.
Yeah.
So he throws for it. We're like, oh, what a great throw. Well,
that's his primary job.
His primary job is to move the ball down the field. He's dual threat. Is he not dual threat? Yeah, I think he's the definition of dual threat. Yeah. He's not Robert Griffin dual threat, but who was it? Tim Lester, and it was brought up today during the press conference to Kirk. Tim Lester is the one who compared him to Tim Tebow with how he plays. Well, and you're going to sit here and say, he's not Tim Tebow, you sacrilegious beast. Okay, he's not Tim Tebow.
Threw like 40 touchdowns a year.
He's played less than 1 year at Iowa. He was the FCS Heisman at SDSU. We don't know what he would do if he was.
Stats.
We also don't know what he would do if he had been at Florida from year one. So I don't want to hear that.